let's keep it going. Okay, so I already kind of designed the schema out. We talked about it a little bit, and there's a million ways we can go with it. None of them are right or wrong. But this is kind of the way that I designed it. So I've been looking at the design. I feel like there needs to be a product model because I might have multiple products that I want to post updates about. So I think we need a product model because I'm a user. I'm working on this product. I'm working on that product. They all have their own separate updates. So I feel like I need a product model to keep track of those different products that I'm trying to show updates for. So that's what we're going to do. Let's make our product model. So if we go back to our code here, I can say model product like this. And then product also has an ID. So I'm just going to steal from the user. Not a big deal. Same thing. It also has a created at. I'm going to take that too. And then products have a name, which are going to be string. If I want to put a limit on the characters of that, I can do something called like db. And if you ever use SQL, you'll know what this looks. You know what this is, varchar. And I can say something like, whatever limit you want. I'm just going to put 255, which is like a very common number in SQL. Has to do with reaching like the maximum number of like an 8-bit piece of thing in memory for indexing. But you can put whatever you want if you wanted to. You don't actually have to put anything if you don't want to. So I got the name, and then I need a product to belong to a user. So I have to set up a relationship here. So the way that I'm going to do that is one, think about the relationship. Is it one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many? Well, one user can have many products, but a product can't belong to more than one user. So it's a one-to-many relationship on the product side. So what I'm going to say is, first, I need to define the field in which the user is referenced. So I can say, I'll call this belongs to ID. And it's going to be type string. And the reason I say that is because it's going to be the ID of the user, and the user's ID is string. So I have to give it the same type. If the user's ID was number, I would have to call this number. Okay? And then to set the relationship up, I'm going to make another one called belongs to, not the ID part, and I can say this is going to be type user, like that. So this is type user. And then for some attributes here, I can say relation. And I can say fields. Well, what fields in this product schema holds the relation? It's the belongs to ID. And then it's like, okay, cool. And then what fields on the user does the belong to ID reference? So I can say references. It references the ID field on the user. So let's just show you that again. I can say belongs to user type relation. I want the belongs to ID to be the field on the product that holds the relationship, and I want that to refer to the ID on the user. And you'll see that I still get this squiggly, like something's still wrong. Yeah, we have to set the relationship on the other side as well. So we can do that manually, or if you just go to your terminal, you can just type out npx prisma format like this, and it'll fix it for you. And what that does is, oh wait, I didn't save mine. Oh, that sucks. Let me overwrite it right quick. Let me try that again. There we go. And what that does is you can see that it added the product onto the user for us as a mini, because it's an array. It's an array of products. I don't want to call it product with a capital P, so I'm just going to say products. I'm going to pluralize it, so that's products. I can change the name of it there on the left if I don't like it. But this still has to be product with an array.
Could you explain the difference between ID and unique?
Yes, so the difference between ID and unique is that you can have more than one, IDs are also unique, and you can have more than one unique field on a database, on a model, but you can't have more than one ID. And IDs, you could think of it as like the primary, I guess you could think about it as like I don't know. There might be a lot of unique things about you, but the thing that's guaranteed to always be unique globally is going to be your social security number, right? So like this ID is just basically saying like this is the primary unique thing for this instance, and that's special because a database is doing optimizations on how it stores indexes, and it's going to prioritize things like IDs over other things for performance reasons. So it's just an indicator to let the database know that like I need you to prioritize this when it comes to querying. It's a performance thing.
Are
Yep.
we able to make two references to the same model from another one?
Two references to the same model? Yeah, you could totally make two references to the same model as long as the other reference exists on the other side as well. So yeah, there's nothing stopping you. They just obviously can't be named the same.